A picture of forest officials who saved the one-year-old tribal boy caught in flood was released on Friday, which went viral instantly. In an act of kindness, 11-year-old Akshaya from Karur district in Tamil Nadu had donated 5,000 rupees from money raised from a heart surgery to the flood relief efforts in Kerala. Bollywood actor Randeep Hooda joins Kalasa Aid to help Kerala flood victims. Hooda travelled to Kerala to provide help to the victims and also won several hearts. Bollywood actor Sunny Leone has decided to help the victims of the Kerala floods by donating food around 1,200 kilograms to them. A total of 6,000 Swayam Sevaks have reached flood-affected Aranmula village and started cleaning process in the village. A lorry of flood relief things sent by Ilaya Dalabati Vijay reached Pathanamthitta on Friday. Tollywood actor Vijay has quite a good fan following in Kerala.
फ्रेशनेस नाचने गाने और क्लोज आने से नहीं आती। फ्रेशनेस आती है बेशकीमती जड़ी बूटियों से निर्मित दंत कांति फ्रेश एक्टिव जेल टूथपेस्ट से। नए जमाने का नया टूथपेस्ट।
सारे BHK बंगलोज विलास फ्लैट्स हटके जिसकी जैसी चॉइस चॉइस सबकी मिलेगी चॉइस चॉइस चॉइस
Jumping over mountains, diving into oceans and saving the world. That is not action. Action is scaling new heights, lighting up the world. Playing with fire and discovering new battlefields. Space, style, power. Honda WRV, the heart of action.
This program is co-sponsored by
driving a BMW X3.
Ashada Matlab Pothis, KG Road, Gandhinagar, Bengaluru.
Search on to find the bodies of 7 people washed away in floods. 11 dead bodies recovered so far. Army, NDRF and local cops deputed to aid search operations. CM HD Kumaraswamy writes to PM seeking funds for rehabilitation. Seeks 2,000 crore rupees as interim relief, says centre should release funds as early as possible. SIT intensifies probe in Gauri Lankesh murder case. Search on for pistol used to kill Gauri. Seized pistol sent to forensic science lab in Gujarat. Bumper offer for farmers in Karnataka. Loan to be waived off in nationalized banks within 4 years. Clearance letters to be given after first installment is paid. Government hospital in Nelmangala springs a shocker for patients. Hospital infested with mice in all the wards as staff and patients run for dear life. Good morning and welcome to News 9 with me Prajwal Prasad. First up, we have some big news coming in. Former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah lashes out at centre. I condemn the stepmotherly treatment by centre in releasing relief funds to Kodagu, says Siddaramaiah. We expected Prime Minister to assess the loss. Instead, it was delegated to Defence Minister Siddaramaiah. Defence Minister was more interested in dominating our State Minister Siddaramaiah. This act by Defence Minister reflects BJP's apathy towards Karnataka, says Siddaramaiah. So this is the latest big news that is coming in now. Former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has hit out at the centre and has lashed out at the Modi government for not releasing the funds to the state of Karnataka. He's also hit out at the Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman for her attitude towards the district in charge minister Sara Mahesh, and they said that right now battling the flood should be one of the reasons. So this is the tweet that has been posted by Siddaramaiah on his Twitter account. He's saying that he condemns the stepmotherly treatment by the Prime Minister of India in releasing relief funds. We expected, so this is the tweet. I condemn the stepmotherly treatment by the Prime Minister of India in releasing relief funds. We expected Prime Minister Narendra Modi to assess the loss. Instead, it was delegated to Defence Minister, who was more interested in dominating our State Minister. This reflects BJP's apathy towards Karnataka. So this is what the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has tweeted and has hit out against the centre. We are also joined in by Go Madhusudan, who is the BJP leader. Mr. Go Madhusudan, now Mr. Siddaramaiah has taken a taunt at the centre for not releasing the grants, and he's also said that it was not Prime Minister Narendra Modi who's gone and visited Kodagu, but it was delegated to the Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. What do you have to say on this?
Even in Kerala, it was the Home Minister who went first. Afterwards, Prime Minister Narendra Modi had been there for an aerial survey. This time, the affected part, when compared with Kerala, Coorg has got a lesser part when compared with Kerala. Anyway, in Kodagu, both the MLAs are BJP. BJP is doing wonderfully good work, and even the local parliamentarian is also from BJP only. We are all doing a very good work, and in association with the state government. All the reports are reaching the Prime Minister. Madam has been sent by the central government, and she has told that she is going to report the matter to the Prime Minister and also to the Home Minister. All the roads that are to be repaired will be taken up by Surface Transport Minister, Mr. Nitin Gadkari. All these things are going on very well, positively. There was only a hitch when Madam wanted to have a discussion with the military veterans, and there was no time for that. That was the point where even the local MP had to face the wrath of the minister, and fine. This is only a difference of opinion and not a fight or anything. It should not be taken so serious.
But you know, in the greater context, Mr. Madhusudan, if you see as to how it happened in Kerala and in Kodagu, you are saying that, you know, that there has not been so much of devastation in Kodagu, therefore it does not require the PM's attention. Is that what you want to say out here?
No. That is also a fact. And Karnataka government has to send a report to the central government, and that's being prepared. Only the rain has receded only for the last 2 days, that's all.
Mr. Madhusudan, the point is that the state... Mr. Madhusudan, one second. Mr. Madhusudan, one second. The point is that Kerala did not have to ask for the relief funds. They did not have to ask for it. They just got it as soon as the PM visited. But now, in this scenario, why does the CM of Karnataka have to write and plead for the funds? Does not the centre see the chaos, the ruckus that is being created by the rains, the devastation that is being seen on the screens, and can they go ahead and release the funds?
No, I tell you, just a minute. The state government has to release the fund immediately, and it will be, in fact, compensated by the central government. That is usually done. And state government, our chief minister has told that there is no dearth of funds for the relief activities that is going on in Kodagu, and the first is only relief activity that has to be done. What do you want to do with the money? The construction activity, all those things, it requires money, and it requires time also. Unless and until the rain is receded, this rehabilitation work is done. What do you do with the money?
Right, but also, Mr. Madhusudan, money is also needed for basic things. Yes, we understand that there is food. We understand that there is food, there is basic facilities, but also one of the major problems is that there are not even basic toilets out there. People are suffering from some sort of epidemic. There are no doctors over there. So therefore, even if you have to bring in a team of private doctors, some of them will not, some of them will say that they will do it for free, but some of them will be expecting money. So where will all this money come from? Yes, we understand that the state government can bear this burden till a particular extent, but don't you think that putting all the burden on the state government should not be the fact over here? And what Mr. Siddaramaiah is saying has some sort of weightage?
Sir, our state government is quite strong, and for the construction of toilets, do you need central government funds for all these things? I am
not speaking only about toilets. You are not understanding the whole context, Mr. Madhusudan. We are speaking in the larger context.
I have understood the problem.
I have just given you a simple example of toilets, but if we are to go in detail, we will be needing electricians, we will be needing plumbers. You are saying that for now,
all these things shall be organized only by the state government.
Mr. Madhusudan, the DC is going on to say that right now we will also have to build some sort of bridges and make sure that some temporary roads is also being created at this point of time, so that transportation will be there at least for emergency evacuation. But now no such facilities is being provided. Why? Because there is a dearth of funds, says the state government, and now the Chief Minister of Karnataka has openly accepted that, and he is writing a letter to the centre seeking grants. What more do you have to say regarding this, Mr.
Sir, I tell you, only at this point, centre assistance is needed in building roads, in building bridges, and all these things. There is one national highway going there, that is NH 275, which is from Mysore to Mangalore via Coorg.
Right.
That road is almost devastated. It is, in fact, to an extent of some 48-50 kilometers, the road is totally washed away. All these things have to be done. This shall be done by the central government only, because this is a
No, but then why was 500 crores given to Kerala here, Mr. Madhusudan? How many national highways passes through this particular state?
Don't compare Kodagu with Kerala.
No. You started comparing. You started comparing between the two, saying that the devastation was in greater scale in Kerala. Agreed. Yes, we agree. And compared to that, Kodagu is definitely small. But why 500 crores for Kerala, and why not even a single penny for the state of Karnataka?
Sir, who told you that money is not given? Already this national highway construction has work has been started with the survey, and money shall be released. Well, I think this hue and cry is quite unexpected, and the state government has already taken up, and state government has got no murmur with the central government at all. All the legislators of the state government, MP and the local minister, they're all doing a fantastic work, and central government has sent the forces today. For all the military men have come, border security men have come.
Yes, Mr. Madhusudan, no denying the fact that our armed forces are doing an excellent job out there, as well as the Air Force too, because the defense minister immediately sprung up.
Government? Don't you think it is not the work of the central government?
It is definitely the work of the central government, and I think it is their duty and responsibility as well.
Sir, it is not. Who told you it is not the duty of the central government? Money shall be released, but certain basic survey report has to go.
But at the same time, Mr. Madhusudan, aren't funds are also the need of the hour?
Yes, sir. The state government there is no dearth for the money in Karnataka, in Kodagu also.
So, Mr. Madhusudan, can we have an assurance that the centre will act very soon and release some funds for Karnataka?
Yes, sir. It shall be done. Don't worry.
Thank you, Mr. Madhusudan. We hope that your assurance will just not remain a promise, but it will go on and prove out to be a reality out there. So therefore, that was the BJP spokesperson, Mr. Madhusudan, and he seemed to be very quite optimistic, saying that the centre will act upon immediately and they will release the funds too. But there it goes. Sometimes when you see the stark realities, the ground realities as to what is happening out here, definitely seems like there is a stepmotherly attitude there, and what the former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is saying is being seen on our screens too, as to how the differential attitude is being done by the centre. We have some more big news coming in now. The Kodavas unhappy with Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's visit to the district of Kodagu. District in charge minister and Kodagu DC unhappy with 8 crore rupees relief fund announced by centre. Flood victims allege Defence Minister failed to respond to their woes. So after former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, it is now the district in charge minister, the DC as well as the residents of Kodagu who are unhappy with Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman's visit to the district. District in charge minister Sara Mahesh and Kodagu DC unhappy with rupees 8 crore relief fund which was announced by centre. Flood victims allege Defence Minister failed to respond to their woes. Such a sad story, and to cut a long story very short right now, the Defence Minister was very bossy, but she made her point clear. She wanted to meet the soldiers, she wanted to meet the defence personnel, but that was not mentioned in the itinerary. But sometimes in the larger context, when you see all this, don't we think that these issues were too trivial than the people who are suffering and the pain that is being witnessed throughout the region of Kodagu? So therefore, only a mere 8 crore rupees has been released, to that against 500 crore rupees for Kerala and a mere 8 crore rupees for the district of Kodagu. Where is the balance? Where is the balance? That is what we need to ask the centre. Why is Karnataka government being given out a stepmotherly attitude? Why is this that the centre does not think that it is too important to go on and release more funds for the district of Kodagu? These are the questions that only time will have to answer. But the BJP still maintains that all is well and there is nothing to worry at all and everything remains rosy in Kodagu. But it is not the case. It is definitely not the case. Maybe the centre should open both their eyes and have a look at Kodagu, make sure that they visit the district again and deal with the situation in a manner which will also benefit the people. Moving on now, the search is still on to find the missing bodies of 7 people who were washed away in floods and one person each from Talatmane, Hebbetgiri, Muvatoklu, Hadageri, Udaigiri and Jodupala are still missing. The 11 dead bodies have been recovered in Kodagu so far and over 1,738 people have been rescued and evacuated by the emergency service personnel. The Army, NDRF and local corps have been deputed to aid in search operations in the region. So these are visuals where the army personnel are with their equipment, with their gear. They are ready for the rescue operations to resume once again. The rescue operations had gone on till the wee hours of this morning, but due to inclement weather conditions, they were not able to pursue with the rescue and search operations. But finally, a fresh batch of equipment coming in, inflatable boats, ropes, as well as life-saving jackets have come in for the army personnel, especially the MEG unit or the engineering unit whom we are seeing here are at task, and they will finally proceed with the rescue and search operations in those remote areas where it has still not been possible to go on and search for these missing persons. Especially the area or the region of Jodupala has seen in a lot of land caving-ins, mudslides, landslips and landslides too, which has created a lot of problem for them. And therefore, the army to go through this tricky region is using the help of drones to assess the situation and to assess as to how the ground reality is. And then they are venturing into this region and are searching each area, each square feet in a physical manner. Therefore, it is definitely time consuming, but the army has also said that they do not need to lose hope. They will make sure that the missing persons are finally found out, but we do not know in what condition they are in or whether they are dead or alive. We see the mother and daughter duo who went missing from Jodupala 2 days ago, and the search has continued on. And last evening itself, we saw a search for over 12 hours, and the search happened also in the hilly regions as well as coffee plantations too. But so far there has been no luck for either the NDRF personnel or else even the army and the local corps too. And now drones are being deployed in this region to see if there are any traces of these 3 missing persons who have gone missing since the past 2 days.
Kit find the bartidiyala visuals aage.
Moving on now, the centre has sanctioned a mere 8 crore rupees for the district of Kodagu, which has been battered by rains. And in this regard, Chief Minister Kumaraswamy has also written a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi seeking 2,000 crores as relief and rehabilitation funds, because the estimated damage is to the tune of 2,500 to 3,000 crores according to experts. So the need of the hour for the people of Kodagu is also the financial aid. Yes, the people of Karnataka have been stepping in from every nook and corner, from each and every village, from each road to help the people of Kodagu. But then it also leaves us with an answer as to what might be happening. Let's cut across to what the Deputy Chief Minister Parameshwara is speaking in this regard.
ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂತ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಏನೇನೋ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದರೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅಂಥೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು. ಅದನ್ನು ಅವರು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರು ನಮಗೆ ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇವತ್ತು 9 ಟ್ರಕ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಕಾರ, ಕೇರಳ ರಾಜ್ಯವನ್ನೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನರ್ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡೋರಿಂದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಾಯ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಹಣದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ BBMPಯಿಂದ 1 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿನ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೂಡ ಹಣ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕರನ್ನು ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ BBMP ಅವರು 3 ಕೋಟಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, BDN ಅವರು 1 ಕೋಟಿ, BWSSP ಅವರು 1 ಕೋಟಿ, BMRDನವರು 1 ಕೋಟಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ದಿವಸದ ಸಂಬಳ ಬಿಟ್ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸುಮಾರು 5,82,00,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಹಣ ನಮ್ಮ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು ಸಹಾಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಯನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತೇನೆ.
ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಕೊಡಗು ಪುನರ್ನಿರ್ಮಾಣಕ್ಕೆ ಸುಮಾರು 3,000 ಕೋಟಿಯಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಮೊತ್ತ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇದೆ.
ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕಂತು ನಾವಿನ್ನೂ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತಕ್ಕೆ ಸೂಚನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಸ್ತೆಗಳು, ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ಗಳು, ಮನೆಗಳು ಹೋಗಿದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಸ್ತಿ ಪಾಸ್ತಿಗಳು ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಕೃಷಿ ಕಾಫಿ ತೋಟಗಳು ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ಕಾರಿ ಕಟ್ಟಡಗಳು ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಕೂಡ ನಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಡೀ ಕೊಡಗನ್ನೇ ಪುನರ್ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ 2,000 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಎಸ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಂದಾಯ ಸಚಿವರು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳನ್ನ ಮತ್ತು ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಗೃಹ ಸಚಿವರನ್ನು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೂ ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಪಂದಿಸಿಲ್ಲ ಕೇಂದ್ರ ಸರ್ಕಾರ, 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೂಡ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಆರ್ಮಿ, ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲಟೂನ್ ಆರ್ಮಿ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರು, ನೇವಿನವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೆಲವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರು, ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ NDRFನವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೆಲವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರು. ಅಷ್ಟು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಹಣದ ರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಗೃಹ ಸಚಿವರಿಗೆ ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ, ನಾವು ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಕಷ್ಟದ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇರಳಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ನೀವು 500 ಕೋಟಿ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟುವರೆಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಆದರೂ ಕೂಡ ಈಗಲಾದರೂ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅವರದ್ದು ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
ಸರ್, ಮೇಡಮ್, ಈಗ ನಿರ್ಮಲಾ ಸೀತಾರಾಮನ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದಿದ್ರು, ಅವರು ಹರಿಹಾಯ್ತಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಸಭೆ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಾತನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕೇಳುವಂಥ ಅನ್ಬಿಲೀವೇಬಲ್ ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಕೊಡಗಿನಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ನೋಡಿ, ಇದು ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಯಾರು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಅವರು ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು. ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಬೇರೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ನಿರ್ಮಲಾ ಸೀತಾರಾಮನವರು ಒಬ್ಬ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯುತವಾದಂಥ ಕೇಂದ್ರದ ಸಚಿವರು, ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಿಂದ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರೋರು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅವರೇ ಲೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಲೀಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳ ಹತ್ರ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ, ಅಥವಾ ಅವರೇ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ 18 ಜಾತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಎಂಪಿಗಳಿದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಪಕ್ಷದವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಂಪಿಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮಂತ್ರಿ ಮೇಲೆ ರೇಗಾಡಿದರೆ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ? ಅವರು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಗೆ, ಅದು ಅವ್ರು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಈಗ ಸಮನ್ವಯ ಸಮಿತಿ ಪುನರ್ರಚನೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಜನತಾ ದಳದ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡಿಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅವರು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಂತಿಮವಾಗಿ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ, ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ.
ಸರ್, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದೇ ಅವಕಾಶ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು CM ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಅವರು, ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ನನಗೆ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪರಿಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಭಿನ್ನವಾಗೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮವರೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
So that was Deputy Chief Minister Parameshwara, who was speaking on a host of issues, but important among them raged on the topic as to how should Nirmala Sitharaman having been here. And Parameshwara, the Deputy Chief Minister clearly said that Nirmala Sitharaman was elected from as an MP from the state of Karnataka, and she is the one who needs to lead the state during these troubled times, and he least expected her to behave in a very bossy manner with the DC as well as the district in charge minister of Kodagu. He also said that for now politics should be kept aside and the main focus should be on rejuvenating and standing strong with Kodagu. So quite a diplomatic answer out there by the Deputy Chief Minister, but will the centre heed into the demands of the state government? Only time will have to answer all these questions. As of now, 127 crores has been collected in the CM's relief fund, but then the district of Kodagu will require an additional 2,350 crore rupees at least as an interim relief. So where will the state government of Karnataka get such a huge amount of fund? Very questionable and quite doubtful within what time frame that they will go on to complete this. On this note, we'll quickly slip into a short break, but do not go anywhere. More news and updates on the other side. Stay tuned.
एलोवेरा की खेती से हम प्रति वर्ष सैकड़ों करोड़ रुपए सीधा किसानों तक पहुंचाते हैं। हमने पतंजलि एलोवेरा जूस, एलोवेरा जेल, एलोवेरा सोप एवं एलोवेरा हैंड वॉश के बाद वर्षों के अनुसंधान से देश में पहली बार दंतकांति एलोवेरा टूथपेस्ट बनाया है, जो है दांतों व मसौढ़ों के लिए रामबाण।
जैसी चॉइस सबकी मिलेगी चॉइस, दुकान मकान या बिल्डिंग ऑफिस सबकी मिलेगी चॉइस। 1 2 3 4 सारे BHK, बंगलोज विलास, फ्लैट्स हटके, जिसकी जैसी चॉइस सबकी मिलेगी चॉइस।
Come experience international furniture designs at Indian prices, up to 60% off at Royal Oak. Visit the store or log on to royaloakindia.com. जब किचन में हो कुचीना,
तो हर कोई बनाना चाहेगा खाना।
कुचीना।
Welcome back. Even as there is a lot of politics which is being played out in terms of releasing relief grants for the state of Karnataka, for the district of Kodagu is still slowly limping back to normalcy, but it will take time before the Kodavas can rebuild their life around the rubble and can go on to lead a normal life. People taking shelter at the relief camps are leaving their kids at the relief camps and revisiting their homes in order to see how they can build their life all again. They're also trying to reassess the damage and what will be the cost of the damage and what can they do immediately so their lives are back on tracks. On the right side, we see some visuals from the relief camps, and majority of them are senior citizens or else even kids too, because the middle-aged have gone on to go and do a spot visit and see whether the condition is fit enough for them to go on and return back. But all said and done, this is also a cause of worry for the district officials, because 2 of them have gone missing in this regard when they went to go on and access the ground situation. These are looks of misery on the faces of these people here, and it definitely moves one's heart as to what is going on here at the relief centers too. And even at these times of misery, some of them manage with a smile, and this is what it shows to be a Kodava, and this is the grit of all the Kodavas and the people of Kodagu out there. While there is still politics that is being played over the 700 crore rupees grant that is being released by the United Arab Emirates, the embassy has clearly gone on and stated that this was a mere rumor and there is no sort of relief grant that is being released by the United Arab Emirates. But now the flood relief is being supported by the UAE community that includes the government and civil society of the country. The relief materials are being sent in by the United Arab Emirates, which landed at the Thiruvananthapuram airport, and this is said to be the biggest international relief effort that began after the floods became intense over the last 1 week in the state of Kerala. Significantly, this relief operation got underway as India declared its preference for domestic resources to deal with the crisis after a reported offer of 700 crore rupees aid from the UAE government to Kerala. The materials were sent through 13 aircrafts, and relief materials included critical goods such as inflatable boats, dry fruits, food items, blankets, which will be handed over to the locals by the volunteers and other NGO organizations which are working at the ground level. United Arab Emirates has emerged as a major aid giver in recent years during times of misery and disaster, and has been noted for sending out relief goods to disaster-struck areas of Asia and Africa. On this note, it's a wrap on this edition of the Bulletin, but do not go anywhere. A NEWS9 special as to what disaster awaits North India after the flood fury in South India.
ये सुजुकी एक्सेस 125 इतना पॉपुलर क्यों है?
वो कम पीता है।
चलो, कोई तो कम पीता है।
Powerful 125cc engine, superior mileage, Suzuki Access 125, कम पीता है।
Jagannathan nambu otherwise kaige chombu.
Years later, you won't remember the meetings, the business trips, the official memos, the late nights. What you'll remember is joy. This festive season, your BMW is easy to buy, easy to own, and has a secure future with the BMW 360 plan. Joy starts now.
Over the last couple of weeks, the entire nation and the world over witnessed the devastation in God's own country. Down south, nature unleashed its fury over the state and completely submerged it. What was once a state that was on the top of the list has now been reduced to shambles. And the threat of these ravaging rains and floods has only started. Kerala was just a beginning, and now a red alert has been issued to 15 states across the country, and our capital too is one among the 15. The rains have just begun, and here's a report on what is happening currently in these states. Take a look. We saw the devastation in Kerala